Hello everyone and welcome back to the fourth and the final chapter of Back to Basic Foundation series, and today we are going to talk about how to choose the right type of foundation. And by type I'm referring to right formulation of foundation for yourself, which is extremely important, as important as choosing the right shade of foundation, because if you don't have the right formulation of foundation, for example, if you use say illuminating foundation for oily skin, or if you use matte foundation for dry skin, it's just not going to look good. It's just going to look completely wrong, no matter what or how perfectly the shade matches. Now, before you ask yourself what foundation should I go for, it's always important to ask yourself what kind of skin type do you have. And the reason being is that there are so many different skin types. There is dry, combination, oily, sensitive. So it's always better to understand what kind of skin type do you have, because we live in such a humid weather. Now there is a possibility that you might have oily skin during summers and dry skin during winters. In that case, there is a possibility that you might have to change the formulation according to how your skin is reacting to the weather. Now, considering the skin type, there is also personal preference which plays an important role here. For some people like a bit of dewy finish, some people like a bit of matte finish. So considering that, you have to choose the foundation according to your preference. Now I know, again, now going through all of these process that we have been seeing from chapter 1, it is very important to go through that, because there are tons and tons of foundation available in the market today, and all this process is just going to bring you to that one right foundation that is meant for you. It's just like finding your soulmate. Now, for example, if you have oily skin but you like dewy finish, combining the two is a little difficult. But lucky for us, we live in such an era where we have so many different options to choose from. Now, for example, oily skin people, if you like dewy finish, the best option for you is a cushion foundation, because it's not only give you that natural dewy youthful finish, but the sponge applicator will make sure it absorbs the excess oil, so it's a bonus. Once you get the right formulation of foundation for yourself, apply the foundation and look at yourself in a magnifying mirror. Trust me, it makes so much of difference, because magnifying mirror is just going to help you see how the foundation is performing on your skin. You're going to get a better look at it, and you can also make sure how the foundation works. You can also see if the foundation is sitting in your fine lines, or it's clogging your pores, or it's making or enlarging your pores. So all of this is going to make a lot of difference. So take a look at yourself in a magnifying mirror. Trust me, it looks so much different than it looks to the naked eye, and it's going to make a lot of difference, and it will help you understand what foundation is going to work for you or which is not going to work for you. Now I'm just going to show you the different kind of foundations which are available in the market today. Let's start with powder foundation, which comes in a compact form, and it's great for oily skin people, because it's not only going to absorb the oil, but it's going to stay for and give you a better finish. Plus, powder foundations does not have a lot of coverage, but they are buildable, so you can build it up to the desired coverage that you like. So that's powder foundation. Then we have cushion foundation. This one is from Maybelline, and as I said again, cushion foundations are great because they tend to give you a beautiful dewy youthful finish, and the sponge is great to absorb the excess oil. So it's great for people who have oily skin and prefer dewy finish. Then you have serum based foundation, which again tends to absorb into your skin and give you a nice youthful finish. Again, for someone who has dry skin or combination or oily, I think Serum Foundation is an all-rounder. This one is from Lakme, but a lot of different brands do a Serum Foundation. Then you have water-based foundation. This is from MAC, and it's called Water Weight Foundation. This foundation is great for someone who has dry skin and for someone who needs a bit of hydration. It's really great. Another water-based foundation which is available in the market is this MAC one. This is called Face and Body. This is a really great foundation for someone who has very dry skin and needs that bit of hydration. It's really great for that. You have this foundation which is from Maybelline, and it's the Fit Me foundation. This is great for someone who has normal to oily to combination skin. This is great in particular because it gives you a very natural finish, but it's like a semi dewy, if it really makes sense. It's a satin finish. It's not too dewy and it's not too matte, so it's just perfect for someone who has normal oily to combination skin. Next option we have is this NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, which I say is an all-rounder foundation. Although this is great for someone who has normal to oily to combination skin, because this sits a bit of satin finish on the skin. By satin I mean it sits matte, but it still has that little bit of glow to it. So this is great for someone who has normal, oily or combination skin. But for someone who has dry skin, you can make this work for yourself. All you need to do is take an illuminating moisturizer or primer that works well for you, and just add like a drop or two depending on the coverage that you like, and just it's gonna look fantastic on you. It's gonna give you that glow, the coverage, the finish, everything that you wish for. Before concluding the video, I would just like to stress on how important it is to find the right formulation of foundation. It is as important as choosing the right shade. It's going to make so much difference on how the foundation looks and stays on your skin. So consider buying the right formulation for your skin type. And if you need two type of formulation, considering the weather that we live in, do not hesitate to buy two formulation, because it's going to last you twice as long as your one bottle of foundation, because you're going to use a little from each, and it's going to last you twice as long. So do not hesitate in that. So yes, this completes my Back to Basic Foundation series. I hope this series have been helpful to you guys, and I hope this series bring you a step closer to get that right foundation for yourself. And I hope this prevents your drawer from being a foundation graveyard. I have been there, trust me, it is not a great feeling when your foundation is just lying in your drawer and you're not using it, because makeup is not cheap. Anyway, and if you haven't seen the previous chapters from the series, I will leave it down in the description box so that you guys can see it. And if this video have been helpful to you guys, then don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if there is any video request that you want me to do, leave it down in the comment section below. I would love to do the videos that you request me to do. And I will see you very soon. Till then, bye bye and take care.